Hi guys, so welcome to this session. In this session, we'll be discussing about integers and certain very basic properties of digits, right? So let's get started with this session here. Now, this question says, before we start, I repeat, pause the video, solve on your own, and then watch the solution, okay? If the sum of n consecutive integers is zero, then which of the following statements must be true? The first statement says n is an even number. The second statement says n is an odd number. And the third statement says the average of n integers is zero. Now, the third one is very easy because how do we calculate the average? Now, the average is equal to sum total divided by number of numbers or number of observations, right? Now, so if the sum of these integers is zero, so zero divided by n will always be zero irrespective of the value of n. So therefore, statement three is definitely correct. So sometimes what students do is they in a hurry, they take option C, right? But look at the options carefully. One only is definitely not going to be our answer because three is correct. Two only is definitely not going to be our answer because three is also correct. Now, if I look at option D, that has statement two and statement three, because this also has statement three. So we have to keep this on hold. And option E has statement one and statement two. So this is also incorrect. Right now, our job is to see what is the value of n. Is n an odd number or n an even number? Right now, if I talk about consecutive integers, suppose I start with -1. Now I know that -1 plus 1 is equal to 0. But since they are consecutive, they are the running numbers, right? So I cannot write -1 and +1. I have to write -1, 0, and +1. So how many integers am I looking at? I'm looking at 3 integers minimum. Or either I just directly start with 0, then 0 is only one integer. Similarly, let's start with -2. If I go with -2 and consecutively, I have to write -1, I have to write 0, I have to write 1, and I have to write 2. Right? Because -2 plus 2 will be 0, -1 plus 1 will be 0, and then we have a 0 here. Right? So therefore, how many numbers do we have? We have 5 numbers here. Now, this is not an ideal way to look at it. Now, let's understand it this way. If I have x positive integers, I need x complementary negative integers also to make the sum equal to 0. And 0 is also one of the numbers. So what are my total number of numbers? X plus 1 plus x, which means the value of n here becomes 2x plus 1. Now we'll also learn in the next chapter on even numbers and odd numbers that 2x plus 1 is always a form of an odd number. Clear? So an even number is in the form of 2x and an odd number is in the form of 2x plus 1. Since the value of n is equal to 2x plus 1, therefore n has to be an odd number, which means statement 2 is also correct and statement 1 is wrong. So therefore, option D becomes our correct answer and not option C. Right? Now let's look at the next question here. Now, this question says Ajay writes a set of first 100 whole numbers. When I say first 100 whole numbers, let's pause for a minute. My whole numbers are also called non-negative integers, and non-negative integers start from 0. So I write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, so on, so on, till 99 is what I write. Now let x be the number of nines that he writes and y be the number of zeros that he writes. Let's quickly calculate the value of y. Where all do I get zeros? I get 0 in a 0. I get 0 in a 10. I get 0 in a 20. I get 0 in a 30, and so on, so on, so on. I get 0 till 90. So if you observe from 10 to 90, we are writing 9 numbers, and 0 is also one of the numbers. So 1 plus 9, the value of y here becomes right. Now, what is the value of x? X is the number of nines that we write. Now, this is again a point where students generally commit a mistake. Right, let's start with this. 9 starts with 19, a 9, then 19, then 29, then 39, then 49, so on, so on, so on, till 89. Now, what students generally think is after 89, they write 99, which is wrong. Now, please understand, a 9 is also appearing in 90. A 9 also appears in 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99 has how many nines, guys? 99 has two nines. So from 1 to 8, these are my 8 numbers, plus one ninth number, plus one tenth number. So this is 10. Similarly, from 91 to 98, how many numbers I'm writing? I'm writing 8 numbers, and each number has a 9 attached to it. So these are 8 numbers, 8 nines. And there's a ninth nine, and there's also a 10th nine, which means I have 10 more nines here. So what is my total number of nines? My total number of nines is equal to 20. And what is my total number of zeros? The total number of zeros is equal to 10. And now the question is asking you the value of x plus y. So therefore the value of x plus y becomes 20 plus 10. That is equal to 30 should be your answer. More importantly, remember, whenever we write a series of 100 consecutive whole numbers starting from 0 till 99, okay? Or let's say 0001 and so on, so on, so on. The number of natural numbers, that means digits 1 to 9, any digit from 1 to 9 makes its appearance 20 times. Right? You consider any digit. Let's say I'm talking about 5. So I have 5, I have 15, I have 25, 35, 45. Then you have 50. Then we have 51, 52, 53, 54. 55 will have two fives. And then this goes up to 59. Then we have 65, 75, 85, and 95. So this will be 10 fives and this will also be 10 fives. So remember, whenever I'm writing 100 consecutive whole numbers, so from 00 till 99, right? Two-digit numbers kind of thing. Then every natural number makes its appearance how many times? 20 times. Right. So we'll apply this in the coming questions. Let's look at one more interesting question. How many times the number 5 is used when all the natural numbers from 1 to 600 are used? Now, from 1 till 99, or let's say from 0 to 99, which won't make a difference. From 0 to 99, how many fives are there? The number of fives are 20. Now, let's start from 100 till 199. Now, if you break it, every number has a hundreds digit called 1. If I remove the hundreds digit, I'm writing 00 till 99. So from 00 till 99, how many fives do I have? I have 20 fives. And in every number in the hundreds place, there is only one. Right? So I'm talking about hundreds place. Hundreds place, we have only one and one is not to be counted. Similarly, if I go from 200 till 299, again, what is happening in the hundreds place? I have two. Ignore all the hundreds place, which means again, I'm writing from 00 till 99, which means I have 25s. Similarly, I start from 300 till 399. What is in the hundreds place? The hundreds place has 3. Cancel all the 3's because 3 is not to be counted. If I ignore all the 3's, I'm again writing from 00 till 99, which means I have 25s. Similarly, 400 till 499. What is in the hundreds place? 4. Am I supposed to calculate 4? No. So cancel all the 4's. If I cancel all the 4's from 00 to 99, how many 5's am I writing? I'm writing 25's. Now comes the most important point from 500 till 599. What is in the hundreds place? 5. Am I supposed to count 5? Yes. Every number has a 5 in the hundreds place. Now, how many are such numbers? 500 till 599. I have 100 such numbers. That means every number that I write 500, 501, 502, and so on, so on, so on, I will have a 5 with it. Now, if I ignore all the 5s, excluding 5s that are hundreds place, I'm still writing numbers from 00 till 99. So from 00 till 1999, I'll again have 20 more 5s. And the last number is 600. 600 does not have any 5. So this will be the total number of 5s that we write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 20 gives me 120. And from 500 to 599, every hundreds place has a 5. That means plus 100. So 120 plus 100, your final value here becomes 220. This is the total number of 5s that we write when we are writing numbers from 1 to 600. So if I'm giving and given more than a 0 to 99 series, all we can see is we can just add the hundreds place and see that if hundreds place is supposed to be counted or not. If it is to be counted, we count them. If it is not to be counted, then we mention it as 0. So here you have 0 fives, 0 fives, 0 fives, 0 fives. This is coming up from the hundreds place. And this is the ones place and tens place. We have seen that when I write 0 to 99, every number is appearing 20 times, right? So this is how we handle these kind of questions. Now let's look at a very interesting question. So we are writing numbers from 259 till 492. Right. Now let's try to understand it this way. Can I write from 259 till 299? Let's count it separately. Similarly, when I write from 300 till 399, 3 is in the hundreds place. Am I supposed to count 3? No. So from 0 to 99, how many 8s are written? 28s are written. Similarly, I go from 400 till 492. Again, in the hundreds place, I have 4, so 4 is not to be counted. So I have to check from 00 till 92, how many 8s are appearing. Here also in the hundreds place, you have 2 available. So let's not count 2 because I have to count number of 8s. So I have to see how many 8s are available from 59 to 99. Now this is easy. If I write from 00 till 99, I know the number of 8s that we write is how many, guys? We write 28s. But I'm writing till 92 only. That means the only number that I'm excluding is 98. So can I directly say that we have 19 8s available from 00 till 92? Clear? I repeat, 98 is the only number that is not included. Else we would have had 28s. So this is done here. Now from 59 to 99, how many 8s do I have? 8 appears in 68, 8 appears in 78, 8 appears in 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. In fact, we need to by heart this point. 85, 86, 87, 88 has 2 8s. And we have 89. So if you always by heart from 81 to 89. Okay, from 81 to 89, how many times 8 is written? The number of times I write 8 is 10 times. You can by heart this. After 89, you have 8 in 98. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. That means the number of 8s I write is how many 8s do I write? I write 14 8s. Right? So 14 plus 20 gives you 34. 34 plus 19 gives you 53. So therefore, 53 becomes the final answer. So this is how we break a seemingly difficult question into the format that we know. We know the format that from 00 till 99, we write the digit, any digit 20 times. So we apply that logic and then we calculate our answers. Right? Having said this, there's one more method of calculating this. Now, let's write from 259 till 299. Then we have 300 and then we continue till 358. So from 259, if I'm writing till 358, which means I'm writing 100 numbers. Okay. Now, if you observe in the hundreds place, you have 2s, which is to be ignored. And in the hundreds place, we have 3s, which is to be ignored. Now, if you observe, this is from 00 till 58. And this is from 59 to 99. So if I observe, in a way, I'm writing all the numbers from 00 till 99. So I'm writing all the numbers from 00 till 99. How many times the digit 8 appears? 20 times. Similarly, I go from 359 till 458. In the hundreds place, either I have a 4 or I have a 3. Again, I'm writing 100 numbers. So whenever I'm writing 100 numbers, the number of times 8 appears is 20. Clear? Similarly, finally, I have 459 till 492. Now, how many times is 8 written? We can again calculate 68, 78, 80. So from 81 to 89, the number of times 8 is written is 10 times. And one more number that appears that has 8 is 98. So 10 plus 11, clear, plus 12 plus 13 plus 14, right? So 10 plus 4 gives us 14. And therefore, my final answer here becomes how much, guys? 54 here. Clear, right? So I guess there was some mistake in the previous calculation that we did. So to be a little more careful with the calculation in the previous case, let's do it once again. So from 259 till 299. Sorry, from till, yeah, 299. So we have 68, 78, 88, 80, 98, and 10. So this gives me 14. Then, okay, I'm sorry. This is still 492, right? Yeah, 492. So 98 is not to be included. My bad. So this will be 13 only. I'm sorry, guys. So the answer is correct in this case. The answer will be 53 here. Clear? Because I'm writing till 492 only and I'm not writing till 499. Right? So let's look at one more question here. Now, if I'm writing all the natural numbers from 1 to 1000 written side by side, how many digits are written in all? Now, if I observe, I have single digit numbers. How many single digit numbers do I have? The number of numbers, okay? So these are 9 numbers. How many digits is each number? Each number is a single digit number. So the total number of digits that I write, okay? The total number of digits I write is 9 into 1, that is equal to 9. Similarly, from 10 to 99, how many numbers am I writing? The number of numbers that I'm writing from 10 to 99 is always 99 minus 10 plus 1. Remember, if both the ends are included, the number of natural numbers from A to B are calculated in the form of B minus A plus 1, right? So therefore, we are writing 90 such two-digit numbers. Each number is a two-digit number. So 90 into 2. So therefore, I'm writing a total of 180 digits. Similarly, I write from 100 till 999. Now, how many numbers am I writing? That is again 999 minus 100 plus 1. That is going to be 900 such numbers. So 900 and each number is a three-digit number. That means I'm writing a total of 2700 digits. And finally, I'm also writing the number 1000. 1000 is only one number and this number has a four-digit number. So therefore, I am writing four digits here. Clear? So 9 plus 4 becomes 13. 3 I carry 1. 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. And this is 2. So therefore, the total number of digits I'm writing is equal to 2893. This is how we calculate the number of digits that we use in our number system. Right. Now let's get one more question here. If all the natural numbers are written side by side, which digit will appear as the 80th digit from the left? From the left means I'm going on these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on till 9. Then I have 10, 11, 12, so on, so on, so on. So I want the 80th digit from the left. Again, let's try to calculate. How many digits are these? These are 9 numbers. Each number is a single digit number. So these are 9 digits. Right. Now I want the 80th digit. So after writing 9, how many more digits do I want? I want 71st digit should be my answer. Now each number is a two-digit number. Now try to understand this way, guys. How many two-digit numbers? So two-digit numbers start from 10. I do not know my last number, okay? How many two-digit numbers? Now each number is a two-digit number. So 2 into what will give me a number close to 71. So I know that 2 into 35 gives me total digits as how many digits, guys? 70 digits. So how many numbers am I supposed to write? I'm supposed to write 35 numbers starting from 10, right? So we can apply that logic. The final value minus initial value plus 1 is the total number of numbers I'm writing. And this should be equal to 35 such numbers. So this becomes x minus 9 is equal to 35 or the value of x is equal to 44. That means if I'm writing from 10 till 44, clear? These are how many numbers? 35 numbers. Each number is a two-digit number. That means I've written how many digits? I've written 70 digits. So 70 digits are written here and 9 digits are written here. So 70 plus 9 becomes 79. So the next digit will be my answer. So after 44, I write 45. I'm not supposed to count 5. This will be my 80th digit from the left. So since I'm in a two-digit zone, I am calculating which digit do I want. I want the 71st digit. So I take a multiple of 2 close to 71 and that becomes our required answer. Clear? Now let's look at this, guys. Now this question says, if all the numbers are written from 1 to 1000 side by side, which digit will appear as 345th digit from the left? Okay. Now, from 1 to 1000. So I write my numbers from 1 to 9. Clear? When I write from numbers from 1 to 9, I write 9 single digit numbers into 1. That means I have written 9 digits. Similarly, if I write my numbers from 10 to 99, we know that there are 92 digit numbers. 90 into 2, I have written how many digits? I have written 180 digits already. Let's calculate this. So I've written 189 digits. Now I want 345th digit. So what is 345 minus 189? So this gives me 6, this gives me 5, and this gives me 1. That means I want 156 more digits. Now I'm entering into my three-digit number zone, 100. I do not know my last number. Is 156 a multiple of 3? Yes. So what into 3 will give me 156? So I know that 3 into 52 numbers of this kind will give me 156 digits. Clear? 52 such numbers of this kind will give me 156 digits. Right. So therefore, last number minus the first number plus 1 will be the total number of numbers I write. And as per our calculation, the total number of numbers should be 52, right? So you have x minus 99 is equal to 52, or we get the value of x is equal to 52 plus 99. Now 52 plus 99 will give me how much, guys? 151. So from 100, if I write till 151, I am writing 52 numbers. Each number is a 3-digit number. So therefore, I'm writing a total of 156 digits, and therefore this becomes my 345 digits. So how does my number look like? So I'm writing from 1 till 151. Now these are a total of 345 digits, and the question is asking you 345th digit. So this digit will be my answer, and therefore this is going to be your 345th digit. Clear, guys? So the answer in this case here becomes 1. So our job is to see in which zone are we in. Are we in a 2-digit zone or are we in a 3-digit zone? And then accordingly, we calculate how many numbers am I writing to reach to that digit point. Right? So this is all about the basic on the digits and the application questions on how to find which digit is appearing on which position. Right? So stay tuned for the next video. The next video will be on even numbers and odd numbers. And after that, we'll also discuss prime numbers and composite numbers. And then we'll wind up this session on foundations of numbers, right? So all the best, guys. Thank you.